let me explain why. But actually, first and foremost, I'm realizing I didn't even tell you, I feel like I look so tan, and this is just from the Isle of Paradise tanning water that I just got in the mail. And my friend was actually telling me, she was like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have got the medium, you should have got the dark. Like, she was like, the medium isn't dark enough, I feel like it doesn't do that much. So I was like, dang it, I should have got the dark, which I might also get that one to try. But I feel like the medium still made me really tan. Don't you think? Like, I feel like I definitely noticed a difference. He's like, you look so tan. Like, we'll wake up in the morning and be like, whoa. But I really like it. Of course, my battery's dying and I need to talk to you guys. Okay, moving on from that. Why we're going to Boston right now, don't worry, we're not staying. We're like in and out. And basically this was kind of inevitable that I would have to stop by. Luckily, you know, we're not driving hours across the country right now. Like, it's literally a 1-hour drive from where Max lives on the Cape. And I have medication in Boston that I always knew that I was gonna need to have. And I just wasn't thinking about it when I left Boston the first time, if that makes sense, to come here, because it was like 2 months ago. So I need that, and then this is just good for a couple other reasons, because I have obviously so many packages that I've been getting delivered there that I can now get, so that's good. And also, Taylor's birthday, this will go up after Taylor's birthday. Taylor's birthday, wait, what's today? Today's Friday. Taylor's birthday's on Sunday, and she's been so just like not excited about it, which I'm sure if you guys, any of you have birthdays right now, why would you be excited? Like, she's like, I really just want to be with my family, like I miss my family, like this sucks, you know, like having a birthday where you can't really celebrate all that much right now stinks. So she hasn't been excited about it, but the reason I'm happy that we're stopping by our apartment is because I can drop off some birthday goodies. And she is actually still working right now, so when she gets home from work like this afternoon, she can come home to our apartment and find this little basket of goodies. I actually really, now that I'm thinking about it, I really hope she comes back to our apartment, because I know she's been going to hers and Tucker's. What if she never even sees it? Well, I guess you'll see it at some point, but I'll show you what that looks like quick. Okay, it all got messed up, but I'll show you how cute it is when I make it in Boston, like when I put it all together. Also, last thing I wanted to say was I thought I could just tell you guys now so you're prepared when and if it happens. I've just been thinking about in the next couple weeks going back to stay in my apartment in Boston. And the reason I think that's okay is like several reasons, if you need me to explain myself. One of which, again, it's not like across the country, it's like an hour drive. And basically, you guys know the apartment is mine and Taylor's, and we haven't been together in this quarantine, so it probably wouldn't be good for us to be, you know, like coming in contact with one another. But I think I just kind of mentioned, and you guys know, Taylor and her boyfriend are moving into actually our same building, into an apartment together when me and Taylor's lease is up in June. And so Taylor's boyfriend already lives in that apartment, and she's kind of been between that apartment and our apartment just because she kind of has two right now. So basically, if I decided to come back to Boston in the next couple weeks or whatever to stay there, she could live in her other apartment that she already has. So it just makes sense for a lot of reasons. And a lot of you who are a little bit negative and rude about it were saying, you're overstaying, you're welcome at Max's mom's, which is exactly why I would consider going back to Boston, because she's been so gracious and generous for literally 2 whole months for us to stay there. But it's like, I do have this apartment in Boston that I'm paying for, and you guys know, did I say in a vlog, or I think I said in my podcast, it gets tough just like recording videos and podcasts and stuff when there's all of us under one roof, like sharing one space. So it's like when I have this, I feel like I have to use it. And also another thing is I'm moving out in like 2 months now, so I need to, no, less than 2 months, so I need to like get my apartment together to be able to move. Like, I keep stressing about all my things that are there, so that is just what's going on right now. I know I didn't watch Danielle's vlog, but I think I saw that she is going back to Athens, Georgia, where she has her apartment. So I think a lot of people are considering this just because it's such like a long thing now, and no one knew how long it was going to be. And it's like, if we have these apartments we're paying for that are sitting there empty, it makes sense to be in them and not crowding your parents' home anymore, you know? So anyway, that was a long explanation, but that is what is going on right now. Back in my apartment, here's Tay-Tay's little basket. Her favorite popcorn, her favorite little hit peas. She loves these little vegan bars from Whole Foods, and then we love the Go Micro bars too. I've been like running my apartment to do everything I need to do so that we can get out really quick. Then she loves dried mango. I got her this little nail polish since we are in quarantine and can't get our nails done, and my favorite mascara in case she needs a new mascara. You always could use like a new fresh mascara. Some gum, our favorite little Hoot chocolate bars, Tay-Tay. Oh, and underneath it says Tay-Tay hold because the little girl she nannies for says Tay-Tay hold. So I don't know. We just say that. It's like a funny joke. And then I made her our vegan, gluten-free chocolate chip banana bread. And then I guess it was still warm when I like wrapped it all up in the saran wrap. So it smushed the chocolate chips. But yeah, this is my little basket for Tay-Tay for her birthday. And I thought this basket was cute from Target and that she could like reuse it. So yeah, hopefully this brightens her day. And we're back already. That was the quickest trip. I had my mouth cover and my battery's dying. I'm gonna throw this in the wash. I washed my hands. I'll probably go wash them again. I wish we had like better masks than bandanas, but that is just all we have. So there. Look at you go. Ooh. You guys know my TM spin shoes? They came out with like normal sneakers.
They call them the in studio. No clip.
That's so crazy that they don't have the clips down there. Wait, they're like stylish. I like the design of them. Like the same way they put them on.
They've got a couple colors. But
cute.
Core.
I knew I could see you in those. That totally goes with your outfit. Good morning, everyone. It's the freaking weekend.
Super lemon? What's that color called?
I forget. I just got this. Oh yeah, because I didn't even really vlog after we ran to Boston for a hot sec yesterday and came back. There was packages there that I got, and this is one of them from Aritzia, like the cutest yellow sweatshirt. If you guys know, I have it in that bright pink color and I wear it like every day, so I got it in yellow, and I thought it was gonna be a little bit more pale yellow, and this is like bright lemon. I think that might have been the color of it.
Maybe if we wash it,
also it might get like lighter.
Faded.
Yeah, it literally, I didn't realize it was so bright, and when I looked at the tag it was like bright neon lemon yellow or something. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Also, these earrings I got in the mail from Ori, you guys know they're like my favorite jewelry. They were waiting in Boston for me, so I've been wearing those. Oh, and I wanted to bring these. I've been taking these the past couple of days. I don't think you had them yet.
No, I did my blue light one the other day though, yesterday.
Oh, yeah. There's, guys, these gummies. Oh goodness. So these are vitamin C, so I've been liking taking them. Because I feel like, yeah, two.
Two?
We do 2 a day, keeps the doctor away. And I feel like they're just yummy and tasty. It's just like orange. And they just have vitamin C, so it's good for like immunity right now. You know what I'm saying? And then we also have, I haven't shown you in the vlog, but we've been taking the blue light defense ones sometimes. Those taste like berries. Those are good too. Because we sit in front of our screens all day long. Later today I'm going to show you guys my new Felix gray glasses that I got. I actually think I showed, oh sorry, Chase is finishing up teaching right now, if you can hear that, but I think I showed you guys my new style I did the other day when we were talking about math, remember, because you tried them on. And we kept talking about algebra, and I realized how like, algebra is so hard at Brown, that's what everyone takes for freshman year, and I was saying that too, but really what everyone takes, which is really hard at PU, is calc. I just realized, like, editing through it, I was like, I completely messed up, but no one's gonna notice, so I didn't like correct it.
It was calculus.
But it was
not algebra.
It wasn't algebra. Oh yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna show you guys later my new Felix gray frames. I kept calling them Voltaire, like the Voltaire, like vampires, remember? But they're Volta. And then my other, I literally have 3 pairs here with me because I like them for each mood, you know? The pink ones. I'll show you guys when we're back from our walk.
You gotta grab my hand.
Oh, I get it. Are you running off into the sunset?
Yeah.
You guys, I have been working on my video for so long now. I've been editing my spin video that I think will be up after this video because it's just taking me a while to edit through it and not really edit out things because I'm kind of like leaving the whole video as it is, but just like putting in music exactly how the music I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm sort of like numb from editing for so long. Like, what I'm trying to say is the music that I was spinning to, I'm trying to like add in that music at the perfect timing because my bike's like squeaking around, so I'd rather just have the music in there over the sound of the bike, if that makes sense. Anyway, you don't care. Okay, let's just talk for a sec about my blue light glasses that I love so much. I feel like they are one of the most like asked questions I get. Everyone's like, what type are your blue light glasses? Where did you get them? Like, what style are they? Da da da. So these are from Felix Gray. You guys know I have talked about them so many times in the past. Like, I literally couldn't live without them. I just noticed such a difference. And actually, a lot of you I know recently saw, I posted a bunch of Instagram stories about promo codes I had for different brands, and Felix Gray was one of them. And yeah, it's under my like promo code section and my favorite thing highlight on my Instagram because they're just the best. And I have 3 pairs. I actually think I used to have more, but Max and a bunch of my friends like steal them because they love them. But basically, if you guys didn't know, these are probably my most worn, my most like go-to. These are the Jemison style frames, and I really just like these because I feel like they fit my face the best because I have such a big face. And basically, if you guys didn't know what blue light glasses do, they are blue light filtering glasses. So they filter out the blue light that comes from all of your favorite devices, your phone, your computer, stuff like that. And especially since I feel like I'm just on my computer and my phone like minimum 12 hours. I'm not even kidding. I'm just like always living on my phone and my computer, posting Instagrams, editing YouTube videos, whatever it is. So I just noticed such a difference, and I feel like I would really suffer before using these from really just like tired, dry eyes. Like they would just hurt after staring at my screen all day, and I'd get headaches and everything like that. And whenever I'm not wearing them and getting lazy, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to put them on because yeah, I just noticed such a difference. And you guys know I also have my pink ones, which I honestly feel like maybe I wear those like 50-50 with these ones. I feel like a lot of times I'm wearing those when I vlog and stuff because I think they're just so cute. And I think they were limited edition when it was October because I know that's breast cancer month, so then they had pink ones. And then also, you guys, right now Felix Gray is celebrating their 4th birthday, and I feel like aside from like what brand are my blue light glasses, the questions always are, do you have a discount code for me, stuff like that. So I know for the next week, it's only through the next week through May 3rd, because this video is going up on the 27th, so it's April 27th through May 3rd. They have 15% off their website with the code P4RTY. I'll just have it right here. So it's like party, but it's like P4RTY because it's their 4th anniversary. So that's so exciting. And to celebrate, I know, let me open them right now. They came out with this new style. These are called the Volta, and I love these ones so much. I know they're actually sold out on their website right now, but I just checked for you guys. I think they're coming back June 15th if you guys like this style, but yeah, that's sad. These sold out so quick because everyone loved them. I like the bigger ones because I have such a big head, so I really like these because they're also big ones, but they aren't like, look at these ones, look at how they look, and then look at the Jemison. They don't look that different, so if you're sad because you want these ones and they're sold out, I would recommend the Jemison because I feel like they're pretty similar. So thank you so much, Felix Gray, for working with me on this video. You guys know how obsessed I am with you. I feel like I just talk about them all the time, and all my Snapchats at night with Max were like with our glasses, like watching movies or whatever, because I also find that they help me go to sleep so much better at night. Like if I'm on my computer all day and I'm not wearing them, I like can't sleep. So I feel like they just work wonders. I couldn't say enough good things. And the last thing I'll say is I know a lot of other blue light filtering glasses don't filter enough blue light, and the Felix Gray ones actually filter, I think it's almost 90% of like the most damaging range of blue light. They have nighttime ones that kind of have like an orange tint if you feel like you're specifically on your devices a lot before bed, and those I feel like really help at night. If you put those ones on, they really help being able to go to sleep. But then these ones, just like the normal during the day ones, have no tint at all. Like they're just clear. So I think that's why everyone like loves the Felix Gray ones, because you literally can't tell that they're blue light filtering at all because they're not like orange lenses, you know. So again, you guys can use the code P4RTY for 15% off Felix Gray. And I am gonna get back to editing. All right, now we bike, you guys. I'm like, I don't know, I feel weird today. I feel like in a weird mood, so I feel like this is gonna help me. Also, when I did my spin with me video, actually, that's probably gonna go after this because I'm still working on editing it right now and I want it to be perfect. Yeah, I think it's gonna go after this. But anyway, behind the scenes, a secret I have is that this shelf back here I thought was just like not pretty in that video. I'm like, I'd rather it just be like crisp, so we moved the shelf out of the way for that video, but now it's back with a bunch of our junk on it, so just ignore that. And also, if you're wondering, I got some new stuff from Free People Movement, so I'm so excited because you guys know I love their little sets, like sports bras and leggings that I have. And then this is just a white, like really stretchy, seamless, cute little top. And then these leggings, what am I stepping on right now? We just have so much stuff in this room. Okay, then can you see these leggings? They're just black leggings with like white seams. Yeah, these are different, I would say, than the leggings I typically spin in, so we will see how they go on the bike, but I'm sure they'll be great. I feel like the style that these are gonna stay up pretty well, so that is usually like my #1 thing. Like, I hate when leggings are sliding down and you're yanking them up, so I guess you'll see in my little montage right now if I'm yanking them up or not. Oh, and also, last thing, I'm nervous about spinning in a bun, but I just don't. I know I'm gonna be sweaty, and I hate when my ponytail gets all wet on my back. Like, I know, gross, like TMI, but I just hate it, and that's always what ends up happening. And I really can't do a bun because my hair always ends up falling out because I like move my head so much. But I put like 3 or 4 hair ties in, so I'm just hoping that it will stay. Yeah, okay, let's get it. You guys, doing a little stretch. Oh, I'm like dripping in sweat. I need to do some, I keep telling Max I need to do some knee-hab, aka I need to do some rehab for my knee. It's been bothering me, and I think it's because I went from no spin for, I don't know, like a month to lots of spin. So for everyone that asks about my knee, that wasn't English, I would say it's like 99% recovered. It just gets stiff and kind of feeling, you know, when I spin a lot, run a lot, anything like that. Usually spinning isn't too bad. Spinning is one of the best things you can do for your knees because it's like not that high impact on your joints and everything. Running's like a little more like impact, you know, so I actually find my knee hurts more after that. But I think because I've just been going ham on the biking, I gotta get my bands and be a little bit responsible. And you guys are gonna help me stay accountable since I'm telling you. Oh, that was good. I need to wipe down my bike. The leggings were good as expected, everyone. They stayed up. I don't know how I can push myself this hard on the bike because I feel like normally in real life I can't push myself that hard. Like, I need like the instructor or like a running buddy, gym buddy, Lucy Taylor, someone to keep me accountable. But for some reason on the bike, I just like, I feel like the first couple songs, my eyes were just closed and it felt like I wasn't even working out. It felt like I was like floating. Do you know what I mean? Is there anything like that that your body just loves and doesn't feel like exercise? Do you know what I mean? Again, sorry for all the mess right there, but I found a band, everyone, to do my little knee exercises. Anyone that's done ACL, like anyone that's torn their ACL, had ACL reconstruction surgery, and has gone through physical therapy, or maybe any like knee physical therapy, you probably know this one. It's like the bread and butter and makes your knee feel a whole lot better. So I'm gonna do a bunch of these. Do you like how I used my bike to wrap the band around? Because I knew it wasn't going anywhere. What are you doing?
Just hanging.
I'm reading it now.
Oh, it's already filming. I couldn't tell.
Oh, you're watching Fortnite on my hair. I'm all showered and clean.
That was a loud bite. I needed assistance.
That's hard to feed someone else apple.
That's a juicy apple.
I don't really have anything to say to them.
Me neither.
Content is getting
nothing to say to you people.
like boring at this point. Everything's the same. It's a beautiful day out.
Maybe we'll go hang outside. Probably not though. I'm feeling sleepy.
And I'm in my mind, I'm always like, oh my gosh, weekend vlogs are so fun. Like every day is kind of like the weekend now, so yeah. I'll think of some things for you guys. Don't worry. This is good to talk about. This is what Max is watching on TV, The Hunger Games. I forgot about how good this movie is. Classic. This can give you guys a movie idea because I love when I watch people's vlogs and they talk about what movies or shows they're watching, and then I'm like, we need to watch that. Which reminds me that we need to watch Outer Banks. Everyone says that it's so good. Why are we like in the couch?
That's how I used to nap. I thought it would be comfy.
Good morning, you guys. It's Sunday. I'm showing you my bike because I'm about to do a little spin sesh. If you guys know, I love Tori so much. Tori DeSimone has her own spin studio and everything, and it's YouTube and all, so I just introed her. So weird. If you guys have definitely seen her in my vlogs before, you know we're friends. She lives like an hour away from where me and Max live in Pennsylvania, so yeah, just love her. But anyway, her Zoom class is about to start right now, so I'm logging into that, and I will catch up with you guys after. I know it's gonna be so hard, and it's gonna be so good to see her. Yes! It's my little setup. That was so good. So I didn't realize Tori's ride was only 30 minutes, so I felt like it was kind of a warm-up because I just didn't realize that it was 30 minutes. She's like, okay, that's done. And I was like, wait, really? I want to like push myself more. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go on a little run right now. I'm excited because I haven't run with my Apple Watch yet, and you guys know I want to get back into running, but I've just been spinning since I have the spin bike here, and I like it a lot more than running. But I like challenging myself and pushing myself, and I'm gonna try to see if I can run with my Apple Watch without turning on the cellular, because I haven't done that yet and I don't know how. And I tried to download a playlist to see if I could run with it, so I'm going to see if that works, and if it doesn't, I guess I'll be musicless, which will stink. But I just really don't want to carry my phone. I don't have any pockets or anything right now, which I'm sure is the whole purpose of getting cellular on here, but I haven't set it up. I don't know if it's easy, and I'm feeling lazy, so I'm going to try to see if this works. And it's also going to be weird to not have my phone, but kind of nice, so we're going to see how that goes. Whew. You guys, back from the run. My review with the Apple Watch and not my phone was amazing. I loved not having my phone. I loved not feeling it vibrate every 2 seconds when somebody texts me or comments my Instagram post. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that, not being distracted. I just realized I took it off, so I don't know why I'm showing it to you, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that my plan worked out swimmingly, and I literally just Googled, I mean, I'm sure you guys know I'm like late, I'm one that's late on the Apple Watch train, but I just Googled like, can you download music on your Apple Watch? And I think it said you can download like 2 gigabytes, which I feel like that's not that much, because doesn't your phone have like hundreds in your computer and stuff? But anyway, I guess it's enough to download some music. I literally downloaded just one playlist on Apple Music, which by the way I have the trial right now because I've also never used Apple Music. I've always had Spotify. So then I was thinking, do I just pay for Apple Music and Spotify? And then I was thinking, this is what I was thinking about during my run, because I think cellular like this was without cellular. Like I don't have cellular on my watch, I don't pay for it, don't have it set up, but I was able to play music since I downloaded it, if that makes sense. And I liked not having it be connected to my phone to have any of those like notifications come up. But I'm sure also Max was like, but if you did have cellular, you could just like put it on do not disturb. And I was like, the only real issue with all of this is that was great and all, but I was sort of paranoid running, being like, this is the only time ever that I've ever run without my phone. And like, what if something happened, you know, like you kind of run with your phone or have like the cellular on your watch for like safety reasons, just in case, I don't know. So yeah, that's the only thing. I know you guys are gonna be like, Gretchen, that's not safe, like don't do that. But my review is that it went really well. My whole body hurts so bad. I've been stretching over here on my little yoga mat. I might do some abs right now. I don't know why I'm feeling weirdly, sorry, there's a leaf blower out there. I don't know why I'm feeling weirdly motivated today, but I am just gonna run with it and be grateful that I have the motivation and keep going. So yeah, if you guys know Maddie, she's a SoulCycle instructor in Boston. She's like been in my vlogs before. I talk about her all the time. I miss her so bad. And I literally just took one of her playlists that she sent me that was like a SoulCycle playlist and ran to it, and it was like the perfect length. Literally the last like cool down song, like the last bit of Taylor Swift, like faded away and ended right as I was like running up the hill to Max's house. So yeah, anyway, that was really great. That's like the only music that I have on my watch. And what do you guys do when you run? Do you have an Apple Watch? And do you download music? Do you have cellular? Do you just run with your phone with you? I mean, that's also a thing that I could do, just bring my phone with me. But I just literally had no pockets today. Like these leggings don't, my sweatshirt. And usually I just run with my phone in my hand and have my AirPods in, and like it's not a big deal. I just forget that it's there. Like I just hang on to it. And I know you can get like those little bands that you put your phone in and whatever, but it was kind of nice just to like have my AirPods in my watch and run freely, you know? Also, last thing, since I'm feeling chatty, I was telling Max, I was like, I love spinning so much. You guys know, like, spin is my middle name. It's just my like most preferred way to work out because it makes me feel so good. And I'm just like so happy when I'm on the bike. I like smile the whole time. Anyway, I feel like, and I ride with good form, like I've learned proper form, everything, but I still feel like it kind of hurts my lower back a little bit. And I was like, oh, my lower back just gets really tight and sore and I have to like stretch it out and everything, which is fine. Like I know how to deal with it. But then I was realizing, I think I get my period today. Yeah. Did I take my last pill last night? Yeah, today's Sunday, or tomorrow. Yeah, I think I get it today. So I think that's actually why my back is hurting, or why it hurts a little more. I was about to say TMI, but like it's not TMI. We're all girls here, mostly, right? Oh my goodness, you guys, that was so hard. I'm like sweaty and hot again. Don't mind me. That probably would have been more helpful if I didn't have like baggy clothes on it, so you could have seen what I was actually doing for my little ab workout. But I literally just looked up an ab workout on YouTube and that's what I did. So honestly, this whole at-home workout thing, if I'm being honest, has been like better than I thought. Or like I'm enjoying at-home workouts more than I thought I would. And it's sort of like you need to motivate yourself more because you're not in like a group fitness class or whatever, but it's still really fun. And if you find like workouts on YouTube, there's so much free stuff. It's like, it's still like, feels like you're in a fitness class with someone telling you what to do and like motivating you. So yeah, it's not all that different than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, last thing I wanted to talk about, and I just felt like this would be a good time since I'm in little leggings that you can see. I'm not kidding. I feel like recently, more than ever, I get comments on YouTube videos and DMs and comments on my Instagram pictures, whatever, telling me that I have a really perky butt. And I feel like that's something that my friends have always told me and something that I've always heard, like growing up for years now. People say I have a perky butt. And the reason I want to talk about it is because I've gotten so many questions. How do you get a perky butt? Why is your butt perky? Like how? What do you do to make it look like that? So I guess I can show you. I've honestly, not like I've been insecure about my butt, but I feel like I've always thought that it wasn't like that nice or that big or that toned, because we all know comparison is just a killer and the worst. It makes you feel awful. But I have a twin sister who she's very gifted in the rear, let's just say. She always has had like the best butt, and I just feel like I grew up around people being like, oh my god, Lucy has the best butt ever. We'd stand next to each other and they would like literally laugh at me. I'm not kidding. And people would just be like, Lucy has the best butt ever. But one thing I will say, I do like that my butt, even though it's small, I feel like it is perky. This is just a really honest weekend vlog. I feel like it is like up high, you know? Maybe I should find a better angle. So I don't know if you can even see it because yours are kind of high up. I'm like on my tippy toes. But isn't it kind of like perky and high up? So I was gonna tell you why I think it is that way. Is this angle better? I'm trying to find a good angle for you guys so you can see my little butt. See, it's not big, I would say, but is it perky? I feel like it's kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's not like saggy by any means. Okay, now that I've showed you my butt a million times, let's just talk really quick. Number one is genetics, and I feel like sometimes no matter how much you work towards something or you want like a goal, like you want your body to look like this, sometimes it's just not like achievable with how your body's built, you know what I mean? Like for me, for example, no matter how thin I get, I don't have like wide hips. I have very narrow hips. I will never have a thigh gap. Like my thighs will always touch, like they touch at the top, you know, and that's okay, and that's just like how I am. So I feel like sometimes you just have to love your body for how it is and work with what you've got. But I think I just have very good genetics. I feel like since my sister is blessed with her like perfect butt, I feel like we both are just kind of like gifted in how our bodies are. Thanks, Mom. For my perky butt, you know what I mean? So I think one of the things is genetics, but I also think my second one, my third one is probably my secret, but my second reason for why I have a perky butt would probably just be like generally active and like living a healthy lifestyle. I feel like I'm not very, I don't have like anything that's really like saggy on me yet. I'm also like young, so I think being 23 and you're like youthful, you don't have anything really like sagging yet, you know? So I think that's another thing. But I think my third tip and what you guys could really utilize and maybe you would see a difference would be, I think about it how when I take Chase's bar classes, whenever we do bar and like you're using your abs, she's always like, you need to always be engaging your core, not only when you're doing core, but when you're doing everything. So I think the people that have the best abs and like core muscles, it's like when they run, they're using their core. When they do squats, they're using their core. Like they're always engaging their core. And so you notice such a difference. And it's not just Chase, like I feel like I've heard so many people say that, like always engage your core. And I think what I do is I always engage my glutes. I'm not kidding. I feel like it's something that I've always thought about growing up. Like Lucy always had a bigger butt and I'd be like, well, I just want like a nice toned butt, like as good as mine can be. So I remember like running or like walking uphill and like purposefully trying to like use my glutes. Do you know what I mean? Like I would be walking around, but I would like try to like not walk like that, but just make it so that you can feel, a little action, a little fire in the glutes. You know what I mean? So I think that would be my biggest tip. Like anything that you're doing, try to always engage your glutes, especially if you're biking. that takes a lot of the pain out of my lower back actually, and a lot of the strain out of it. If you're really engaging your glutes when I'm running, engage your glutes. Kind of like when you like tuck your pelvis under, it makes it so that instead of your back is like that and you're like popping your butt out, you're kind of like this, and you like feel the glutes, feel the core. So I think that would be my tip, my tips for a perky butt. And I don't really do anything in specific because I feel like people are like, oh my god, like butt routine, like what squats do you do and stuff. Also, no one like hate me for this. I feel like I just know I'm gonna get comments, people being like, her butt isn't even that good, like she doesn't have a big strong butt. And I don't have like the best butt. I'm not gonna like lie and be like, oh my god, I do my glute bridges and my squats every day. Like I don't do anything in specific for my butt. I just feel like biking, like the bar classes I do with Chase, running, honestly it's mostly cardio, and I feel like that gets rid of your butt, but I guess whatever I'm doing has kept my butt there. I remember for a period of time in rowing, I thought that sitting on the seat every day, like in the boat, was making my butt flat, which is funny. I feel like my butt's always kind of been the same. But yeah, this is my butt, everyone, and this is my tips for how I think I keep it nice and perky. Now that we've just had a real moment, I'm going to shower.
How I look on the screen.
I think you're wearing the Nash ones. I think those are your go-to.
Okay.
Give us a look, would ya? Okay, you guys, all showered after my little workout moment this morning. Also, yesterday I was trying to find my pink ones everywhere. I'm like, I know they're probably in here where I have a bunch of my stuff. And Max is like, I know they're in your little cubby, but I couldn't find them, and now they just like appeared. So you guys know.
Oh no.
Woo! I love these. I just think they're so cute. And then just now, sorry, Max is playing Fortnite, but just now I was wearing the new Volta ones like I was telling you guys about yesterday.
Oh,
and I love them. It is such a rainy day out, you guys. Well, now evening. It is almost 5:30, and I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's so loud, and it's honestly like lightning and thunder too. I didn't know we were having a thunderstorm.
Well,
but isn't it April showers bring May flowers?
Mm-hmm. That's what they say.
So it's been rainy, and me and Max are making it together. Oh my gosh, that wasn't English.
What are you making?
I was trying to say we're making dinner together, and I was saying we're making together. We're making dinner together now, and he got a head start. Look at how good these vegetables look. I'm so impressed with you. Don't those look yummy? We love just roasting a bunch of veggies. And I think we're gonna do some salmon and rice, and that'll be that. I was telling Max earlier, I got a funny comment on my what I eat in a week video. Or not funny, I just thought it was like interesting. You definitely hear the rain now, don't you? Oh, it's so loud. But basically someone commented and they were like, Americans are so funny, they always just have like, it's not really dinner or like a meal, they always just have like a protein, a carbohydrate, and like a vegetable. And then I realized like they're pretty much right. Like I feel like that's how we kind of structure our meals to get all the food groups or whatever. Like you always have your main like chicken, or I don't know, whatever it is. Not this is how everybody eats, but you know what I'm saying. And then you have like your potatoes or sweet potatoes, and then you have like your vegetables or your salad, or I don't know, whatever. And then another girl commented back and was like, wait, I live in Canada and we do the same thing. Like, what do you do for your meals? So do you guys eat in like a different way than that? I'm curious to see. Like sometimes I just have leftovers, or just like one thing, like we'll just have pizza and you're not really getting like vegetables in there. But do you know what I mean? I just thought that was interesting. Another thing I'm realizing.
Am I interrupting?
Hi, Ice Cubes. Okay, this is what I was. Babe, you did that on purpose. Come here. You wanna know what I realized? I realized you're so high up. I realized that I never told them what Taylor thought about her surprise, and she was so happy. She was so excited. She like, because obviously when you just like walk into your apartment, you're not like expecting to see anything. So she's like, I walked into the kitchen, looked up and was like, what? And she's like, I can't believe you did that. It was so sweet. And she like appreciated it so much and loved everything. Pretty sure they ate all the banana bread already. they can always eat it in like one day. I mean, who can't? It's like the best ever. And yeah, she just loved her surprise so much, and I always get so freaked out when I'm vlogging and you can see me in the mirror back here. Just doesn't care at all that I'm vlogging, but also you're cooking dinner, so it's allowed. And today is her actual birthday, so I just posted some Instagram stories. Happy birthday! Let me share this with her. That's okay. Okay, now I'm cooking. Goodbye. We have Max's plate, everybody, with all the salmon. We have our potatoes, rice, all the other salmons, and a bunch of veggies. Yum! I get this salmon since I literally cut it apart to make sure they were done. Look at all these cookies. Oh my goodness. These are just superior to all the rest of the chocolate chip cookies, if I'm being honest. And if you guys care, this recipe is really good at making the outside really crunchy but the inside really soft, because you make the cookies really big, and they're just the best ever. So check the link in the description. I call them like Lucy's chocolate chip cookies, but she didn't make it up. She like found this recipe, you know. But in my mind, they're like hers because she showed them to me. Good morning. It's now Monday morning and the weekend is over, but I'm throwing this in the end of my weekend vlog quick because I got a comment from one of you guys on my Instagram being like, can you please talk about the TM spinning shoes? I want to get like spinning shoes. Spin shoes. I'm like, why does that sound weird? Spin. I would call them spin shoes. Anyway, she was interested in getting spin shoes. She was like, can you talk about the TM? So, and I actually don't even know if I'm saying it right. Teams, TMs, however you say. So basically, I got a pair a while ago and I thought I was really gonna like them because I like the design of them and like how pretty they are, but also I like how they have the smaller little cleats so that when you're walking around it doesn't have like the big delta clip like clanking along the ground, if that makes sense. So I like the idea of them, but then when I actually spinned with them like twice I think in a class, I wasn't a fan just because I felt like I was less supported in them, and I was also coming back for my ACL, what's it called, my ACL reconstruction surgery. Am I okay? Anyway, so I was going through rehab for a while and I feel like my knee and my left leg was just sort of unstable as it was. So then these shoes, I sort of felt like I was like unstable at first, but I also think, two things. They're a little bit more bendy than like normal spin shoes that are normally like a rock, like the Shimano ones or the SoulCycle ones or whatever. Are literally like rocks, like they're so stiff. But so that's like one reason, but also since the clip is so much smaller, I think that's the main reason. I think I'm just less of a fan. Why can't I speak English? I'm less of a fan of the SPD cleats and more of a fan of the big Look Delta ones, which are the big triangle ones that are on the SoulCycle rental shoes. But honestly, most spin shoes I feel like come with the SPD one because a lot of bikes have the SPD. Like at SoulCycle, the bikes have the SPD on one side and the Look Delta on the other side, so you can wear either spin shoe. Like the bike I have right here right now only has the SPD clips, and then the other side is just kind of like the foot cage, so you can wear sneakers. But I feel way more supported with spin shoes than with like sneakers just sitting in there, because that would feel like really loose. Like I probably would fly out in one of the fast songs. So anyway, at first I just sort of like gave them a bad rap and I was like, I'm not a fan. And I just felt like, I think overall these are kind of like narrow spin shoes, and me personally, I just have really wide feet. So yeah, I was just like not having it at first, and I was just like, whatever. I tried it and then went back to my Look Delta ones that were stretched out and I was used to. And then when I rented this bike for quarantine, they had the team shoes as their, I don't know how to say it because I've always said TMs, but I really think it's called team. Anyway, if any of you guys know, let me know. And they use these shoes as their rental shoes, and I didn't have any spin shoes here with me on the Cape, so I was like, yeah, I need ones. And usually I'm an 8.5, and they gave me an 8, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are just not gonna work. They were tight on me to begin with, like maybe if they're stretched out since they're rental shoes, and they are stretched out, they're like broken in, and I love them. And I'm like, wow, I wasn't expecting to like these. I thought I was gonna buy another like SPD clip spin shoe just to have on this bike, but I actually really have been loving these. And I think the narrowness just came with them being so new and not broken in, and since these are like more broken in, they fit my feet totally fine. And the 8 is actually okay. Normally I'm always an 8.5, but these fit me perfect, and I'm so used to them now. I feel stable and good. Everything's good. I also think since I've had way more time to recover with my knee, that's less of an issue, and I'm just way more used to the SPD clips now, and I've just gotten used to them because I was so used to the Look Delta ones before. Anyway, if any of you guys care about this, I don't know, so that's why it's just at the end here, and I got a comment on my Instagram about it, so I just wanted to talk about it. And yeah, at first I was skeptical and was like, I don't know if I like them, but for so many reasons now I really do like them and I love them. I know we can't go anywhere and there's no like spin classes right now, but when there is, when you get to like walk in and out of the studio with these on, actually I don't know if you're supposed to like walk around that much in them just because it could mess up like the cleats underneath, but whatever. If you're like running to your car after a spin class, it's so nice having this and not the big, like if you guys have the other ones, there's like a big cleat that goes like this and it's like you're walking around on like a rock and you can like slip. Like I've literally slipped and fallen in the Soul Studios before on the big huge cleats, so these are nice for that reason. I really like the design of them. They're so cute, and yeah, now I just got used to them. So if you aren't used to one way or another, you will definitely like these. I know so many of my friends like love these, and at first I was like, I don't know, but now I'm so used to them, love them, and they're great, so would recommend. I wonder now if I had my other spin shoes. I have 2 pairs of like the really stiff, I don't know how to describe them, they're just like really hard plastic with the really big cleats, so like you're really like strapped in there. I wonder how those would feel now. Probably just like so stiff since I'm like used to these now and I've been using these for like 2 months. But that's my little talk about spin shoes, and if you have any other questions, leave them down below. And excuse my sweaty appearance, I just took a Chase bar class this morning and I was gonna film it for you guys, and then I was like, they know, they've seen it like 100 times, you're probably over it. So I guess let me know in the comments down below too if you made it this far, if you like when I'm showing all my workouts. Like I'm like, do they care about seeing my 10-minute abs? Maybe, I don't know. Like, do you like that? Like I feel like that's fun, showing like the little montages of what I'm doing instead of just talking, right? So let me know, you guys. But thank you for watching this weekend vlog. If you made it to the end, I'm so impressed. Can you comment something specific down below, because it's like you made it like the full 50 minutes or however long this is. Like I know it's so long. Comment down below. Oh, I want it to be something that can like help me right now that I can use, like your favorite candy or something like that. Let me think though. Comment down below your favorite meal to make right now, like your favorite breakfast, lunch, or dinner, because I want to get inspo. I feel like I just always default to avocado toast, oatmeal, eggs and toast, salmon and veggies. Like I sort of feel like I'm getting, Max is playing Fortnite. I sort of feel like I'm getting sick of all the things that I'm making just because I eat it so much, and I can't really like break it up with eating out since we're not really doing that anymore. Sometimes we could take out, you know. But yeah, if you made it this far, comment down below your favorite meal that you're making right now. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.